So make yourself comfortable in any seated position you'd like to start in. We'll take a few rolls through the shoulders, allowing the shoulders to drop and melt back, hands resting either on the knees or on your lap. Natural breath. We'll take 4 rounds of a natural breath, inhaling through your nose, and then releasing, exhale. 3 more breaths. Now, I always like to begin a Sculpt class with some sort of abdominal work in our breathing exercises. So we can work through a Kapalabhati and a little bit of Uddiyana Bandha this morning. So if you prefer not to do these exercises which involve strong contractions through your abdominal muscles, you can continue with your natural breath. Otherwise, with Kapalabhati, we empty the body of breath. We only inhale usually about a 20% inhale, so imagine if you're filling to about the navel, and then we're drawing the belly button in towards the spine. That rapid movement presses the breath out through the body, and it comes out through your nose, and it's kind of like a sneezing kind of sound or feel. So we do 3 rounds of Kapalabhati, and each one will increase in repetitions by 5. So we'll start with 20 to begin, and there's a full exhale on your last contraction. We'll take a full breath in, a full exhale, 20% in, and then our first round of 20. All the way out, all the way in, full exhale, 20% in, and 25 this round. Full breath in, full exhale, 20% in, and 30 repetitions. All the way in, and all the way out. So in terms of our core activation with Kapalabhati, we start to activate our transverse abdominis, that deeper layer of the abdominal muscles that works on the contraction or the pulling in of the abdomen. And we can take that a little further. So again, return to natural breath if you're not taking Uddiyana Bandha. But with Uddiyana Bandha, you imagine on the exhale, so we have no breath in the body, we're drawing the belly button in as far towards the spine as possible, and then trying to lift the belly button up into the rib cage. So there's a sucking in, a contraction of the abdominal muscles, and then using the diaphragm to lift up into the rib cage. And we'll do this for 3 rounds. So they've done on an exhale, so it's a full breath in, a breath all the way out, contract, squeeze, lift, hold, and then when you're ready to take your next round of breath, release that lock through the abdomen first, and then allow the breath to return to the body. So I'll work with you through those 3. Inhale, exhale, belly button in, belly button lift, straighten the arms, lengthen spine. When you're ready to release the abdomen, take a breath in. 2 more rounds, exhale, squeeze everything in and lift. Release and breathe. Last round. release. Inhale. From here, natural breath, or you can introduce that little constriction through your throat for your Ujjayi breathing. Let's move over into cow and cat, the tabletop position on your mat. Flexions and extensions through the spine. And with that work you've created there through activating your abdominal muscles, you might feel a little more engagement as you move into each position. So in our cow position, lift the tailbone and allow the body to move into extension. You have the support of the abdominal muscles for the lower back to roll the shoulders back and the heart forward. And then we're drawing the belly button all the way to the spine as you round and out. Breath in. Exhale. 2 more times, breathing in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Neutral spine, tabletop, fingers spread wide, toes tucked. Begin to extend through the legs, shifting your hips back into downward facing dog. Take 4 breaths to pedal out through the legs, shifting your weight from left to right. As you shift the weight and walk out through the legs, we're just checking that there's even weight through the hands. Press the floor away. Neck is relaxed. Crown of your head drops down towards the earth. Hips lifting high to the sky. We'll take 1 more breath. And then with the exhale, stillness through the legs, maybe pressing back into the heels, otherwise heels lifted and knees slightly bent. Keep lengthening through the upper body, all the way out through the tips of the fingers. Let's float, or let's actually hold downward facing dog. Let's tuck the tailbone. Imagine you're drawing the tailbone through towards your forehead. As you shift the shoulders forward, we'll come all the way through to high plank. So by tucking the tailbone on that transition, we'll start to get that flexion through the abdomen, engaging the core muscles. From here, we're going to lower the knees until they just hover off the floor. And then we'll do the same with the arms, bending to the arms until the chest just hovers off the mat. Then we're extending through the legs, and then extending through the arms, pressing back and downward facing dog. So we'll come through again, tailbone tucks, flexion through the core, into high plank. Holding a nice high plank, bending into the knees, hover the knees, bend into the arms, hover the upper body, straighten through the legs, straight through the arms, press it back down to facing dog. 2 more just like that. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bend knees, bend arms, straighten legs, straighten arms down to facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, press it back. And from here, then we'll float right leg high to the sky. Step the right foot through between the hands, lower the left knee to the mat, toes stay tucked, arms sweeping to the sky. So movement through the arms here as you exhale, cactus arms, draw the elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale to reach the arms towards the side of the room. Exhale, sweeping them forward, palms pressed together. Inhale, draw them back towards the heart. Exhale, palms down by your side. And we'll sweep the left arm up and overhead. Take a side bend. Both arms sweep high to the sky. Hands coming down to the mat. So we're going to flatten the left foot. We'll extend the right leg into half splits. Not forcing yourself into your first forward fold here over the straight right leg. Instead, we want to work on length through the body, squaring through the hips, sending the hips back, reaching the heart towards the big toe. Take another 3 breaths. And then walking the hands back in, bringing the torso upright. Take the hands around the left side of the mat, swiveling on your left knee. Round the right foot into a supported side plank. Left hand to the ground, right arm extends to the sky. Hips are driving forward, contract through the left side of the body, lengthen through the left. From here you might like to float your right arm up and overhead. maybe even lifting the right leg off the mat. You can hold this position, or on the exhale, contracting elbow to knee squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, exhale. Breath in, and exhale. So you may have noticed there's quite a bit of core already working in this sequence. So we'll inhale to lengthen, but bring both hands to the back of the mat. Grounding the right foot and then sliding the left back into your high plank. And here let's do 4 chaturanga push-ups, which can be done with the knees. But with the knees, instead of lowering them or bringing the knees down for the lowering phase, we're going to go slowly all the way down into your low push-up position. If you'd like to use the knees, then from here, use the knees to press yourself back up into the starting point. Exhale down, back up, breath in. Exhale, inhale, exhale, breath in. Let's come back down to our low point, hold and hover, lower the knees to the mat, chest and chin to the mat, scoop and slide the body through, baby cobra. Big toes together, knees wide, hips all the way back to heels, child's pose. And downward facing dog, lift the hips, tuck the toes and send them back. We'll float the left leg to the sky, breath in. And step the left foot through between the hands and exhale. Right knee lowers, toes stay tucked, arms sweep to the sky, breathing in. Cactus, exhale. Breath in, lengthen the arms to the sides of the room. Exhale, sweep them forward, palms press. Inhale, draw them to the heart. Exhale, arms down by your side. Side bend, left arm reaches to the earth, right arm overhead. Both arms sweep to the sky. Hands come down to the front foot, into our half splits, so flattening the right foot to the mat, extending left leg out. Lengthen through the body, into supported side plank. This time the hands walk around the right side of the mat, swiveling on the right knee. Right hand grounds, left arm reaching to the sky. Contract the bottom side of the body, lengthen through the top, press the hips forward. Maybe reaching left arm overhead, you can then also float left leg. 4 elbows to knee, exhale, breath in. Exhale, breath in, for 2, for 1. Left foot down, both hands back to the front of the mat. Take it back to high plank, 4 chaturanga push-ups. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, for 1. Last one, we'll hold and hover, either through to baby cobra or maybe your upward facing dog this round. Take it through child's pose or pressing straight back into downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, feet beginning to walk in towards the hands at the front of the mat. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine, fold them forward over the legs, exhale. Rolling through the vertebrae to rise all the way to standing, arms sweep up and overhead, palms press together. Prayer lowers through the body all the way down to the heart. Hold here for breath in. Hands release down by your side, exhale. Sweep arms up and overhead. And fold them forward, straight legs, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Stepping left leg to the back of the mat, exhale. Use the fingertips here to grip into the mat, pull the heart through the arms, lengthen. Grounding through both hands and take both feet back, high plank. Take this through your flow, bending into the arms, lifting open through your heart, back into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, tucking the tailbone under the body, draw it through to high plank, From high plank, knees lower to the mat, or they just hover. Arms bend, straighten legs, straighten arms, back to down and facing dog. One more time, tuck the tailbone, come through, high plank. Bend the knees, hover off the floor, bend the arms, hover the chest, straighten through the legs, press the body back, down and facing dog. Floating right leg high to the sky, breathing in. Stepping the right foot through between the hands, exhale. Swivel the back foot 90 degrees so the little toes are parallel with the back of the mat. Then windmill the left hand forward, up and open into Warrior 2. One deeper breath in. Exhale. Flip and reverse Warrior, breath in. Exhale. Bring it back up through Warrior 2. Windmill the arms all the way around, left hand to the floor, right arm to the sky, low lunge twist, toe tip to the back foot, hips are squared forward. From here we're rolling onto the blade edge of the left foot. We need to take this into the supported side plank, or pressing through the left hand, externally rotate the arm, and take both feet back and stack them into Vasisthasana. Same thing here if you're taking the full side plank, of contracting the underside of the body, lift the hips, press the hips forward, reach the top arm to the sky, maybe even floating, top arm up and overhead. Might like to stand and lift the right leg. You like to take those elbows to knee, hold the shape that you're in, exhale for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Both hands come back down to the mat. Still hovering the right leg at this point, we'll step the right foot through the hands. Left foot follows, half lift. Fold it forward. Bend into the knees, drop the hips, chair pose, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, chair deeper. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale. Breath in. One more. Breathing in. Exhale, hold. Arms press, rise to standing, prayer comes to heart. Inhale. Arms by your side, exhale. Sweep arms up and overhead. Folding forward, exhale, straight legs. Half lift, breath in. Slide the right foot to the back of the mat, exhale. Grip the mat, pull the heart through the arms, look forward. Hold with the exhale, square hips. Another breath in. Ground the hands, both feet back, high plank. Take that through your vinyasa. All meet straight back and downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, tailbone tucks under the body, take it through, high plank, flexion through the core. Knees bend, hover off the floor, elbows bend, legs straighten, press back, downward facing dog. Under the body, through to high plank, knees bend, elbows bend, legs straighten, downward facing dog. Left leg high to the sky, left foot steps through between the hands. Swivel the back foot, 90 degrees to the back of the mat, windmill the right hand forward, up and open, Warrior 2. Exhale into the Warrior, flip and reverse your Warrior, breath in. Exhale, hold. Back to Warrior 2, and then all the way around to your low lunge twist. Right hand to the floor, left arm to the sky. Square the hips, toe tip to the back foot. So our options, back to supported side plank, or blade edge of the right foot, left then stacks on top. Drive the floor away, contract the underside of the body, lift the hips, pressing them forward, reaching. Hold it here or float left arm up and overhead, maybe float the left leg. Get the balance, and then 4 elbows to knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep floating the left leg as the hands come down to the floor. Left foot steps through between the hands. Right foot follows, halfway lift. Fold it forward. Chair pose, knees bend, and arms sweep. For 4, 3, 2, and this time fold forward, straight legs, exhale. Maybe even a slight bend in the knees, you can take that into a ragdoll At this point, we just make sure we have our weights close to us, somewhere at the front of the mat. And then from your ragdoll or forward fold, take a half lift lengthen, drop it forward into the forward fold into Asana. We'll roll through each vertebrae standing and sweep your arms up and overhead. Breath lowers through the body to the heart. Hold the breath in. Exhale, arms down by your side. Sweep them overhead, breath in. Folding forward, exhale, straight legs. Halfway lift, lengthen. Left foot steps to the back of the mat, toe tips, and this time bring the left knee down to the floor. We'll take hold of the weights in the hands, we'll come up into a lunge. Let's add some bicep curls here. So we're starting with both arms at 90 degrees. Let's just do the left arm to begin. So we straighten the arm and then curl it all the way in towards the shoulder, while the right arm stays in a stationary position. We'll do this for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then halfway with the left arm and curl the right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the right arm at the halfway and then turn both palms in towards each other, so a neutral grip. And we'll go for another 10 on the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the left halfway, right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them both halfway. We continue the rotation. So now the palms of the hands are facing down. Both backs of the hands are up. And we're back to the left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the left halfway to the right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them both halfway. We're going to tuck the left toes if they aren't already. Maybe take the foot a little bit further back. So we're going to open all the way to Warrior 2. Swivel on the back foot and reach the arms out of your shoulder height. I'm going to hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. 3, 2, and for 1. Turn the palms to face up. Draw the elbows in towards the sides of the body. And we'll take our weighted arms. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten through the arms. Turn the palms to face down. Sweep both hands back to the front of the hips. Turn the hips towards the front of the room. Let's release the weight in the left hand to ground the left hand to the floor. Taking this into side plank, either bringing the left knee down into a supported side plank, or we can stack both feet into your Purvasisthasana. We have a straight arm, right arm here, so it's just the back of the shoulders that we're using to open up into this fly as we reach the top arm to the sky, and then bring it back down for another 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it high. Maybe reach the top arm overhead. Maybe float the top leg, elbow to knee. This time we're going to go for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both feet down to the floor. We're going to hold the weight in the right arm. This can be done from a high plank, or we can lower the knees for that little added support. If you lower the knees, just walk the right hand or left hand a little further forward so you can engage through the core as we take a rowing motion, drawing the right elbow back and lower. Hips and shoulders stay square for another 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release both weights. Bring the knees down to the mat. Sit back on the heels. We'll sweep the legs out from under the body. Bring yourself down onto your sit bones. Needing both weights here as we come into Navasana boat pose. Lengthen through the spine. Maybe just toe tips down to begin. We can flip the legs up into boat. Nice and long through the torso. Drawing the heart in towards the knees. We start by hovering the arms out. Go for some bicep curls here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and taking them into alternating punches. So with a punch, we're keeping the hips steady and forward and rotating through the whole torso. So that means as we draw the left arm back and punch the right forward, we get that twist motion through the abdomen and take it through center and twist. Let's go for another 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Center, release the weights. Feet come down to the floor. You can use the hands to bring yourself all the way through into a halfway lift. And folding forward on your exhale. Rise to standing, roll through the vertebrae, arms sweep overhead. Fold it forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Right foot steps back. Toe tips, knee to the floor. Weights come back into the hands. Bicep curls, so first the palms are facing up. And we'll just go with the right arm to begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the right halfway, the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the left halfway, palms turning to face each other, right arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the right halfway left to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the left halfway, both palms face down, right arm for 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the right halfway left, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them both halfway, warrior 2. Maybe widening the stance as we slide back foot parallel to the back of the mat, arms reaching under shoulder height. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. rotating the palms to face up. Elbows draw in towards the side of the body. 10 weighted arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them to the side, extend through the arms, rotate the palms to face down. Swivel the body through to your side plank setup. So we release whatever's in the right arm. Right hand comes to the floor. Supported side plank, we can bring the right leg down, sweep the left back, or we can stack both feet. So we're starting with those rear delt flies, straight left arm, bring it down, lifting the scalp. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it high, maybe float the left arm overhead, you might like to lift the left leg, 8, elbow to knee, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, left arm row. Both feet come down. Feet are wide enough to assist you with your stability. And the left arm for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the weights, bring the knees down to the mat. Sit back onto the heels, and then sweep the legs out from under the body. Come back through into Navasana boat pose. Taking our weights. So you can stay in a high boat position. We might get a little bit stronger. We can take that to a low boat by flattening the lower back, keeping the head and shoulders lifting, and bicep curls for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in a low boat, you return to high for our rotations. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the weights. Let's all come down into a low boat. Holding your low boat, we'll add a little kick through the feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, crossing the legs, so we take them wide. Cross the right over left, open wide, left over right. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not done yet. Hold it there. Take it back up to high boat. Feet come down to the floor. Hands assist you behind. Bring your body all the way through into your halfway lift. And then dropping forward, straight leg to exhale. We'll take a little stretch from here. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, left leg steps to the back of the mat. So we're taking it into a warrior 2 setup through the feet. That means left foot parallel the back edge. Windmill the left hand forward, up and open into warrior 2. Straighten through the front leg as you breathe in. Squeeze the glutes, externally rotate the legs. Inhale to reach your right arm forward. Right hand comes down, either to the shin or the inside of your right foot as the left arm extends to the sky, Trikonasana. Now here in Trikonasana, after all that abdominal work and even the twisting, you might feel more engagement through your core to support the upper body here. You can explore the rest of the body, maybe deepening a little bit more into your triangle. If you'd like to make this a little stronger, left arm can float overhead, reach and stretch. So keep grounding through the back foot as you reach out through your left fingertips. Maybe you'd like to completely or fully engage the core by reaching the right arm up. Extend and reach out through the arms. Pressing through both feet, bring yourself up to standing. Take the heels wider than the toes. Hands come down onto the hips. Take hold of the hip creases here and start to fold forward on the exhale. At halfway down, take another breath in to lengthen and then continue to fold into your wide leg standing forward fold. And take a half lift. I'm going to lift the left toes and point them towards the back of the mat, beginning to walk the hands around towards the left foot. Take it into a low lunge. Right knee lowers to the mat and the toes are tucked. Sweep the arms to the sky as you breathe in. Cactus the arms, exhale. Reaching them out wide. Sweep them forward, palms press. Inhale to the heart. Take a twist over the left leg, so we can either do that with the right hand to the knee, left hand to the back of the hips. Otherwise, palms press together, triceps to the top of the thigh, belly button draws in and revolve. Return through center as you inhale, hands come back to the heart, both hands coming back down to the floor. Let's swivel on the back foot and take it through to Warrior 2, reaching the right arm forward, up and open, Warrior 2. From here, we'll straighten through the left leg, squeeze the glutes, reach the left hand forward, 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 down into a Trikonasana on the second side. Open and lengthen. You might like to float the top arm overhead. The bottom arm can join. Take it all the way up to standing. Both hands come down onto the hips. Swivel the toes in, the heels out, and fold them forward on the exhale. Take it through to the low lunge twist. So hands walk around to the right foot, swiveling on the feet until you can lower the left knee to the mat. Toes stay tucked. Arms sweep to the sky. Cactus arms. Straighten through the arms. Sweep them forward. Inhale to heart. Exhale, twisting over the right leg. Prayer comes to heart as you lift the chest up, returning to center. Both hands down to the floor. And slide the right leg back into downward facing dog. And take right leg high to the sky. Right knee comes through to the wrist. Swivel the shin across the mat, down into your half pigeon, taking the left leg a little further back. Squeeze the left hip forward as you pull your right hip back to square up through the hips. Option then to bow forward, bringing forehead down. If you prefer to do this on your back, you can always roll over and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And take 2 more breaths. Hands walking back in. Lower down onto the right hip. Sweep your left leg around towards the front of the mat. Sole of the foot to your inner thigh. Spin the navel towards the big toe. Reach the arms to the sky. Folding forward. Exhale. And release the left foot. We'll make our way down into our abdomen and grounds to the floor. Sweep the legs around, lowering onto your stomach. Take a chest stretch here. So we'll start with the left arm, reaching out, elbows in line with the shoulder, left ear to the floor, and then rolling the body over, getting an opening through the chest and shoulders. And we'll return through center. We'll take it over to the right side, right elbow in line with the shoulders. Left hand grounds to roll over. Returning through center. Hands coming under shoulders, tucking the toes, either through child's pose or pressing straight back into your downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, left leg to the sky, left knee comes through to the wrist, half pigeon on the second side, squaring up the hips. Take a breath in, bowing forward as you exhale. Two more breaths. Walk the hands back. Dropping into your Janushrasana, so we're slipping over here onto the left hip. Right leg sweeps around, sole of the foot to the inner thigh, belly button spins towards the big toe, reach the sky. Holding forward, exhale. Release the right foot. We're finishing up with some seated twists. So option to keep the right leg extended. Otherwise, we'll step the left foot over the top, ground the left foot in the sit bones, with the option then to also sweep the right foot back. Ardha Matsyendrasana. So a gentle twist, you'll twist to the right. A deeper twist, you'll twist to the left. And whichever direction you're twisting, that's the hand that grounds behind the sit bones. So here, if I twist the left hand grounds, right arm to the sky, navel draws the spine, twisting. Now, if you twist to the right, you can just hang out on your right side. As we're all making our way over to the right, release the gaze, and then release the body. Hands ground, arms long, chin to chest. We transition straight into the second side by grounding the feet into the earth, lifting and swiveling on the hips, and the knees will twist their way into the second side. And of course, if the transition doesn't work, then this side will just have the left knee on the bottom and the right leg over the top. Sit bones and feet ground. Whichever direction you're twisting, that's the hand that grounds behind you. So gentle twist will be the left, deeper twist will be to the right. Release the gaze, release the body, or all join over on the left side. As we return through center, we'll make our way back into our comfortable seated position. Allowing the natural breath to return to the body. We'll take 4 rounds of natural breath. "45 minutes goes pretty fast when we're working through our Sculpt flows. This is where the class ends for this morning. As we sweep the arms wide, up and overhead, palms press. Prayer lowers to the heart space, exhale. I hope that little sequence, that class has fired up your inner fire, preparing yourself for the day. As we take an inhale, bowing forward on the exhale, say to ourselves and each other, Namaste.